What's up, y'all? It's Marshall Couture, also known as Plex of DonkeyJawProjects.com. And today is day number 43 of making paintings for 100 days in a row for at least 30 minutes a day. And for me, it's a big learning process. So, haven't done my painting yet today, but I will be tonight at some point, hopefully soon. Gotta make dinner and stuff. But I figured since I hadn't done anything just yet, I would go ahead and do a little show and tell, some stuff I kind of got somewhat recently. So check it out. First and foremost, and links will be down below in the description for all this stuff. But first and foremost, I won a contest. Yeah, man, won a contest over at Kenny Keene's YouTube site. He's also another 100 Days of Comics guy who finished the 100 Days of Comics successfully. So that's really cool, and I was follow his stuff still. He's still working on his comic. He also is doing the 100. What is he doing? The Drawing Dead is like a series he's doing, which is really cool, where he's been drawing all of the Walking Dead characters. So by commenting on his page, I automatically was on his YouTube. I was automatically enrolled in the contest. And that was to win a print of his of one of the Drawing Dead pieces of art, and this is what I got. I had the opportunity to choose myself which one I liked, and definitely Michonne is my favorite one that he's done, and just, such an awesome character. Probably most people's favorite character. She's kind of my favorite character. I don't know, she's like the most superhero-ish one, I guess, because she's got the swords and stuff and does cool things. So I don't know, I like her. I don't know if she's my favorite character or not, but who knows. But I love the comic, love the show, and I love Kenny Keene's artwork, and I'm looking forward to checking out his comic when it comes out. So yeah, go check out his site, his YouTube, and yeah. So thank you, man, for hooking that up, Kenny, if you're watching. Another thing that I got that was really cool was, you may know that recently on one of my podcasts about a month and a half ago, I interviewed Dan Fraga of Old School Extreme Image Comics Extreme Studios fame. And he did Black Flag, which was a really cool comic, and some other stuff. And, we had an awesome interview. If you want to check that out, definitely go back into the archives of my videos. There's a playlist for the Escape Artist podcast. And so shortly after the podcast, he posts his sketches that he does every day. And shortly after the podcast, I saw a certain sketch that I was like, oh, I just happen to really like it, and it's this. Oh man, see if we can get this on screen. Okay, here we go. There we go. And it's just like this little astronaut on a piece of ground floating in space, I guess. And I thought it was cool. It was like a little different than the actiony things, which I love all that stuff too. One of the big reasons why I love his work, but I don't know, I just thought this was kind of a cool, quiet piece that was interesting, and so I was like, oh man, how much, for that? And he gave me a price, and I was like, it was good to go, and I grabbed the sketch, and he also sent a bonus sketch card in with it, and this is more of an action-y thing. So that was really cool that he sent some extra stuff. So original art from Dan Fraga. Pretty stoked to get this in a frame, hopefully soon. I don't know why I said stoked. I don't say that word. I don't really like that word. I think it's weird. But no offense to anybody who does like the word, which a lot of people do. It's a very popular word. So anyways, regardless of that, that was really cool. Thanks, Dan. And I'll put the link down in the description to your YouTube page and Facebook page. So yeah, that was awesome. And the other thing that I got just recently, I also, another podcast that I did, and a lot of people have commented and told me that they really enjoyed this podcast with Ed Bickford. And that was the podcast before. It was like 3 podcasts ago. The last one I did was with Gazbot. That was yesterday, actually, and I'm still working on uploading it. It's Wednesday. It's supposed to be up on Monday. I mean, it's up on YouTube, so you can check it out there. But iTunes, I'm having an issue with the file size and stuff for uploading it to iTunes and all that. So it'll be up soon, hopefully tonight. I've been working on it. So yeah. So that's going on. And so anyways, I ordered the comic. Well, it's more like a magazine from Ed Bickford, which is Robot Pulp. And that is a collection, trying to get the glare out. Let me see if I could change the light position a little bit. Maybe that will help. So this is a really cool thing, and he kind of went with that old pulp, you know, book magazine theme with the paintings and stuff, and just did a bunch of big pieces on that. And you know, you can, oh, it came with some, I don't know what you call these, marketing cards or whatever. They're like big business cards that people always have, you know, at their tables and stuff at conventions. But this is like probably the one illustration, the illustration that really stood out to me, where I first started getting into Ed stuff. Actually, it's on this card, so that's kind of cool. It's like a bonus print because it's one of my favorite illustrations of his, although his stuff is really awesome altogether. But so yeah, but this thing's really cool. And he hooked me up with a sketch in there, a little robot sketch and a signature. Really cool. And then it just goes through and you see, you know, the different illustrations in the book. Oh, and then there's this big centerfold type of thing, which is cool too. So, you know, I'm not going to tear it out though. So, and then you can see all the process shots on one side and then the actual piece on the other. So, really cool book, full of his awesome illustrations. Love it. And he's going to be doing more with the next time he does something like this. It's going to have actual like stories in it, like comic stories. So that's going to be, I'm looking forward to that. And a little sneak peek hint type of thing, I might be involved a little bit with it. We'll see. We'll see. I very well might not be, but I might be in a future one as well. So look out for that. But just look out for it because Ed Bickford's awesome and his art's awesome. Also, for bonus, he sent me his comic that he did, Eddie the Yeti. Still fighting the glare here. But so that was cool. This is like it's like just a cool little story, you know. It's got like a punchline at the end, and yeah, it's cool. It's like a Yeti in high school, basically, is the idea of it. And he deals with the football team and stuff. So cool story. So thanks, man, for that. And then also this, it's funny because there's another bonus he sent me. It's funny because I was asking I was like, man, you know, you should publish as well, like a sketchbook or something, because I just really like your daily sketches and stuff too. Like, I'd love to have a collection of that. I didn't realize, he was like, oh, well, did you get your package yet? So I didn't realize he had already published one. So that's what he sent. He already sent that after I had asked that, you know, or before I had even asked that. He already included that in the package. It just hadn't come to me yet. So I was like, when I opened it up, I'm like, oh man, this is so cool. And so this is his sketchbook. May contain boobies. I like that. It does contain a few boobies, not a ton. But you can see, I won't show you everything, but it's just freaking awesome. All kinds of watercolor work, sketch work, pen and ink work. That's his character. Alright, so that was awesome. Lots of technical difficulties going on today with the podcast and everything. But so yeah, Ed Bickford's sketchbook. It's freaking awesome. I'm not sure exactly where he has this for sale. I think if you just ask him, I'll link to his Facebook page. Yeah. And he's working on a Patreon as well, so definitely hit him up for support, to support that. But yeah, I recommend getting his stuff. He's got amazing artwork, you know, pro level, awesome, just fun, like brush work, yeah, and just illustration. So check his stuff out. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I wish that the video didn't go out, because now it's going to be a little bit more time for me to get the thing up, but whatever. Anyways, really cool stuff in the mail, and thank you guys who sent stuff to me. And yeah, guys, just check out the next episode of 100 Days of Making Paintings, and you'll see what I painted today, or find out about what I painted today. So, alright, I'll talk to you guys later.